Without a day to lose, I head to Sony Music in New York City. This is the place dreams are made. I mean, Bob Dylan, The Clash, Santana, they all made their ways through this door and onto icon status. We are only a couple months away from the re-release of the record, and this beer needs to be released on the same day. After this meeting, it's going to be off to the races.
What we decided to do here for the 40th anniversary edition was to create a new, broader experience with the record. It's funny because when we were thinking about, Dogfish Head and, potential partners and, obviously the play on the brew was sort of embarrassingly obvious, but, we were just thinking about, partners who understand sort of that experiential idea, and we just felt like Sam gets it.
The idea of this being the quintessential fusion album, what I'm initially thinking and kind of want your feedback on as well, is to do a fusion beer. And so symbolically, we're referencing that fusion.
You're talking to a guy who likes to drink beer. He doesn't know much about brewing it. It sounds delicious.
First albums I owned was Sketches of Spain. And then I got into Bitches right when I started brewing 15 years ago, home brewing maybe 20 years ago. So it's meaningful music to me.
Vince spent a lot of time with Miles and
on the road, right?
Oh yeah, on the road in the studio.
Yeah.
And so understands, where he was coming from and what he was up to.
It's funny because I never had conversations about the music, but I just know he never looked back. Yeah. Every night was different.
And this album today, it's still a touchstone for younger artists,
Well, I mean, it's daring. Bitches Brew is a daring record. You gotta take chances, man. Who the hell wants to be complacent? Who the hell wants to drink the same beer? You know what I mean?
Just thinking about how you do your thing, and you guys earned your reputation for being way out.
Dogfish Head's all about celebrating, pushing the envelope, creating. So what we're thinking about for this beer is, that on the back of the album with the two different hands kind of overlaying with each other, we're thinking of maybe doing fusion of these dark beers, like an Imperial Stout, really roasty, with a light African Tej beer, which is a honey beer from Ethiopia.
That's great, man. So you're the Miles Davis of beer.
I could only... I'm pretty psyched about this opportunity. This is huge for us. What's both exhilarating and scary is that we're not only going to be under the beer world microscope, but we're going to be under the music world microscope. And both those communities are super opinionated and super passionate, and they'll let us know if we this up, so we better not.